What's up everybody, Soul here with another video for your viewing pleasure, and today we're going to be talking about Divinity Original Sin 2 with a couple of starting tips to help everybody out on their new journeys. I know a great number of people are jumping over into the game with the news of the new Divinity title from Larian Studios, and so without any further ado, let's talk about how to get to a great start. Tip number 1, Pet Pal. This is a talent that will have great effects on your playthrough. Allowing you to converse with animals, Pet Pal creates plenty of great opportunities for you to enjoy your journey. A lot of great scenarios and content are locked behind this feature, so don't miss out. Sometimes it will net you more than just some lore. Tip number 2, grab bag sleeping. Easy to snag, available for free, and immediately be sure to grab yourself a sleeping bag and put it on your hotbar. Literally, as soon as you walk around the ship that you start on, you can find one laying on the ground for free. Anytime you're out of combat, simply click the sleeping bag for a full rest. I was shocked at how many made it through their playthroughs without knowing about this powerful tool. Tip number 3, read the book. Read every book you find. Books will often appear without titles and will have descriptions instead. This means you haven't read it yet. Do so immediately if possible. Books not only offer lore, but recipes for crafting. You don't need to turn pages or literally read the book, just open it and immediately close it. A few clicks, simple and sweet. Tip number 4, physical and magical armors. In Divinity Original Sin 2, there is a unique armor system that is crucial to understand. Characters may have physical and magical armor. Your character should have both whenever possible. Not only are these extra life bars for general survival, but this is also how debuffs are determined successful or not. As mentioned under each ability's description, debuffs are negated by the target's magical or physical armors. Tip number 5, Torturer. This talent may be less important in the immediate start of the game, but will quickly gain value as you find your footing in your playthrough. Torturer lets you ignore your target's armor to apply debuffs immediately. This is incredibly powerful. As I mentioned in my character creation guide, be sure to go check that out. Debuffs lose quite a bit of value when you have to force your way through a third or more of your enemy's life bar before applying them. This talent is just too good not to run on one of your characters in your playthrough. Tip number 6, Lucky Charm. Another amazing talent that needs to be utilized is Lucky Charm. In Divinity Original Sin 2, loot tables are finite. Once opened, they will not refresh, period. Meaning the loot you can get from a loot table is a one-shot. Giving yourself a chance to get more loot is too good to pass up in those circumstances. Moreover, that extra loot can also be rare valuables that can impact your playthrough. This talent is too good to pass up on in my book. Tip number 7, ends in a fight. When you are mid-chat with an NPC and it is clearly stated that there is an hostile action afoot, the game cleverly gives you a chance to acknowledge that threat and allows you to choose when to end the conversation. Before clicking end, switch characters and reposition your party as you see fit. Once everything is in place, terrain affected and barrels moved, etc., switch back to the character and dialogue and hit end to show those opponents your hard work and preparation. Tip number 8, measure movement. While in combat, you'll notice the cursor can move freely while choosing where to move and how to act. Slowly move the selector to gauge your AP usage. Moving period will take a minimum of 1 AP, but 1 AP can get you different lengths. Sometimes you can eke out just the right distance while skirting an AP or 2, so take your time. Measure twice and move once. Tip number 9, warfare and damage. In Divinity Original Sin 2, physical damage scales in its entirety with the combat ability Warfare, regardless of the source of damage. Many don't realize that this means their necromancy abilities, ranged shots, or dagger hits are all impacted by this combat ability, so act accordingly. Tip number 10, spiked boots. Nothing is worse than running on ice and taking a fall. The knockdown debuff is tough. Fortunately, any and all boots in the game can be made slip proof. Simply craft your desired footwear with any nails that you've come across to give them the buff of slip proof. Too good to let slip by, am I right? Tip number 11, trade often. In your journey, you will encounter tons of NPCs, many of which have minuscule roles. Immediately after making landfall, start trading with all of them. NPC inventories will refresh every hour IRL, or when your character levels up. This is true not only of shopkeepers, but any NPC. Small items that can prove difficult to find or finite in number will sometimes be available on random NPCs, so be sure to check often. Tip number 12, crafting is OP. Items that seem useless in the game can have huge value. A long branch or a shell costs 3 to 6 gold, and when combined, they make a staff worth 54 gold. Easy profit. This isn't just true of this item combination, but many others. A bar of soap crafted with any key makes a lockpick. The list goes on. A few items in particular to watch out for are scraps of cloth, arrowheads, hair, nails, bone, short sticks, and long branches. I can dedicate a whole video to this, so if you'd like to see it, be sure to let me know. With that said, that is my 12 tips to help you get started in Divinity Original Sin 2. I hope you find it useful, it's a benefit to you, and it helps your playthrough and journey be a blast. Tell me all about it in the comments down below. Did I miss anything? Is there something you'd like to add on? Anything you drop down there will of course be there for others to see and will help them in their journey, so thank you in advance. That being said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers. You boys and girls are the ones that make the difference and allow me to keep the content flowing, keep me going and the lights glowing. So I'm tremendously grateful for you. If you too want to support the channel, make sure you check out the links down below, where you can of course see my Patreon, become a YouTube member, or even hit that Ko-Fi. Huge shout out and thank you to everybody who's dropping a like and subscribe as well, as it really makes a big difference for me. Until next time guys, I will catch y'all later. Bye.